Welcome, everyone, to Tyler's Talk Football, sort of. It's January 15th, 2023, and welcome to Wild Card Weekend. That's how we're going to start the show today.
Wild Card Weekend.
That's right. Exciting games yesterday that we'll get to in a minute, but I do want to say hello to my lovely lady, who is it all red today.
Billy went red. Billy is crazy.
Yes.
Billy's the whole thing with this Billy and the wig thing, but you know what, our audience, I'm having fun. Billy's having fun. And today she's feeling red again. And honey,
yes.
Did you see my new t-shirt?
Oh yes.
Let's go Buffalo! Let's go Buffalo! Let's go Buffalo!
And here I'm with my G-men. Lawrence Taylor, number 56, all-time great.
Yeah, all-time great. Yes.
Let's do the toast today. Okay. And what are we toasting?
We are toasting just being alive
and well.
And well, alive
on this wild card.
We're alive and well, and we're so excited.
Yes.
We excited for the teams today, and it's a wild weekend. And
yes, and it's already started.
And great, happy for the winners, and I'm kind of sad for the losers, but let's go, baby!
Let's go, baby. Here we go. All right.
Honey,
yes.
Got to say, of course, in honor of my Bills, I brought out the old drink. The blue curacao.
The blue curacao.
And it matches my glasses.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Lovely glasses, by the way.
And of course my
oh yeah, all that.
Nobody cares.
All that.
But you know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
But you care.
I care.
That's very important.
Yeah,
she cares.
I care.
Okay. Here we go. Let's start with a recap of those games yesterday, and they were wild.
My gosh.
Extremely well. But I want to start with Jacksonville against the LA Chargers. And I'm telling you, it was in Jacksonville, and it was, before you knew it, it was 27-0.
Oh, my goodness.
Trevor Lawrence had already threw 4 interceptions in the first half. I mean, it was just crazy. But before you knew it, they came back with a vengeance.
Ooh, my goodness.
And won the game on a last-second field goal.
How?
31-30?
They some big cats. They was some cats. Some big cats.
I mean,
those Jaguars.
Those some big cats.
Some big cats.
I mean, it was
an
incredible
great
game, and the third best comeback in playoff history in the NFL.
Oh my goodness!
So they're in the record books.
Oh my goodness!
Congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know what, hon?
What's that?
I was.
Yes.
Okay, I changed the channel. You had fallen asleep a little bit because we kind of felt. This is
I have fallen asleep.
Me too. You know what? We were over there on the couch, fell asleep, and before
okay, but it's
okay. A cat nap for the Jags.
A little cat nap for the Jags.
Oh, my tongue is blue.
I mean,
okay. But anywho, you know what? That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was some crazy, and I really, I don't want your opinion on this. When a team is up so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of think, oh my God, Jacksonville played who? Who was it?
The Los Angeles Chargers.
The Chargers. Okay, my Chargers.
Your Chargers.
Well,
okay. All you have is a bell.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But they were kind of, I feel, you know what, Sunday morning, I'm feeling a little low for the Chargers.
Well,
I mean, how do you think they feel to this morning?
Well,
when they're up and then they're down.
I have to say that they're probably feeling pretty bad.
Oh,
and, and especially the head coach who has made some questionable calls throughout the year.
Oh,
and again,
is he going to get fired, do you think?
Well, probably.
Oh, no, really?
Well, you never know, but I would say,
oh my goodness, what a
and
crazy
bet my money
business.
on that. But let's get on to the other game.
I'm so excited.
Let's get into the other game.
Woo!
Seattle and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh my goodness.
Now, the first half was excellent. Geno played well. Even Brock Purdy played well.
He's so purdy.
And it was a close game in the first half. But in the second half, San Francisco's defense just took over. Geno didn't connect as much as he did in the first half. Brock Purdy came. I love that name.
I love that name. His name doesn't even sound. It sounds very, celebrity. Brock Purdy.
Purdy.
Oh, ain't he Purdy?
And we'll talk about Brock later in the show.
Nice, lovely young man.
As a matter of fact, but anyway, they came back and they kind of whooped up on Seattle.
Goodness.
So
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? Good season for Gino. Gino, and we'll talk about Gino later as well.
Yes, we will.
But
he's home now. Yeah.
it's just unfortunate. But I was kind of pulling for Seattle in this one.
Were you?
Well, kind of, yes.
For
between those teams. I was
for Gino.
Okay. I was pulling for Seattle.
Okay.
Right? That's what Gino plays.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get that together.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on and preview these wild card games coming up today and tomorrow.
Burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn the mother down.
Okay, here we go. And right at the top of the hour at 1 p.m.
Oh, my goodness. I can hardly wait. I can hardly even sit in this chair.
You can almost guess who's playing that game. Miami at Buffalo.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, now these teams have beat each other this year.
Yeah.
Miami beat them first in the beginning of the year, and then Buffalo came back and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but at those games, Tua. Oh my God! I didn't mean to say that, but Tua. Let's call him Tua.
Tua.
He played. He's out this game with
Tua.
in the concussion protocol, and he was not cleared to play this game. So, but that's no here or there. On any given Sunday, even with a backup quarterback, as we all know, you can win this game. And so, but I see that Buffalo having no problems as long as they play their game. And
well, let me just tell you. I mean, we were.
Of course, you're going to tell me about Buffalo.
We say a few things. We were watching ESPN earlier. The Bills, the Mafia.
Oh, they're crazy.
They're
crazy.
My Mafia, they were out at 6 this morning tailgating. They're laughing. The kids are out with their little hats. They drink, their signature drink, whatever it is.
That was wearing
the beers.
A wing hat.
I got one of my Mafia had a big old chicken wing hat. Made out of whatever it's made.
Boy.
And adorable.
You gotta love them.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that we have the best fan base. I heard the reporters and the anchors today saying they got the best fan base. I'm sorry. Hands down.
Hey.
Chicken wings down.
Chicken wings down.
Chicken wings down. We got the best. But no disrespect to you other fans. But the Bills were. But anyway. But you know what, sweetheart? When can you tell I'm excited? I'm sorry to be talking over you. I'm just so excited.
Yeah. You're excited
I'm
for this game.
talking faster than usual.
No, I don't think so. I've seen that speed limit before.
I'm talking fast, but I'm so sorry to step all over. But you know what?
What's that?
We can't even forget to mention my other son, DeMar.
Oh yes,
my grandson. At this point, grandson. DeMar.
He's doing so well.
He's home.
God bless him.
He's home.
Yes.
Discharged from Buffalo General Hospital.
Yes.
Had some diagnostics.
Yes.
Clear sailing. Home with his beautiful parents. God bless the Hamlins.
Yes.
And yesterday, guess who was in the locker room with the Bills?
Let me guess.
DeMar. And the smile lit up the room. Now I'm wondering, you think our boy's going to be on the sideline today?
I think that he may or may not. I mean, it's going to be an emotional game as it is, and they're not only playing for him, but for all of Buffalo and its fans everywhere. It might be a distraction. It may not be. I tend to think that sometimes when players are really, really injured, they will be up in the press box, or not press box, but the owner's box or whatever. And so not to be a distraction on the field, or some players who are injured are right there on the field, rah-rahing for their team.
Yeah.
So it depends on how he feels.
We'll see in an hour.
It depends. Yeah, but we'll see in a little bit. Yes.
I haven't seen my other son, Von Miller. Von.
Yeah.
Where's Von?
Well, they haven't showed any cameras for him on the sidelines, but I'm sure he's rooting for his team.
Oh my goodness.
He may be in the owner's box. He may not be.
Yes.
But at any rate,
yes.
Let's move on though. I think that Buffalo will win that game. That's my prediction.
You know what I think?
What's that?
You're going to believe. As all of us, the Bills are a humble team. We don't count our chickens before they're hatched. I believe we will, but I don't want to come out. Yeah, we got this in the bag.
Because on any given Sunday, any team can be
right. But I think with the excitement of the Bills at the stadium, Highmark in Orchard Park.
Okay.
And all the Bills. I'm assuming that this is so exciting. My heart is like this.
Okay, let's move on to the second game. Enough of Buffalo for a minute. The G-Men versus Minnesota under the dome. The only game that's really playing under a dome. and this
That's gonna
January
be
weather.
good.
And the first game, it was a 3-point game, very close, very close.
Yes, it
And
was.
I predict the same thing, but only 3 points in the Giants' favor.
Really?
The G-men will
Wow.
go to Minnesota and beat up on the Vikings.
Oh, they're in Minnesota.
Or actually, maybe not beat up, but beat them just enough to win that game. And basically, the Giants has to come through, shut down Jefferson, and I think that. Oh, and of course, oh my God, and a couple other players on Minnesota that are really good, and they need to cut down. Just everyone on that team, just shut them down.
Is
But it's going to
playing?
be. Yes, of course.
He's
playing.
Saquon is back.
Saquon is
Saquon.
playing.
That's
Daniel
good.
Jones and the rest of the team.
Yes.
They'll be there. They are ready to play. Okay.
Well, I wish you guys good. A good game, healthy. But this is exciting.
Oh, you know what I was thinking about before? Dalvin Cook, who is excellent. Dalvin Cook.
Oh, the Cook brothers. Yeah, he is good.
Excellent player for Minnesota, and you got to shut him down as well.
And his brother is playing with the Bills.
Yes.
Can you? So on Wild Card Sunday, 2 brothers are playing in the Wild Card. Can you imagine their parents?
It's a beautiful thing.
Just too much. It's too much.
Which was one of our segments in an earlier show,
yes.
Highlighting the Cook brothers.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the third game of the day. Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Oh, boy. It's a good
one. Now, Lamar is not playing.
Lamar.
They're a little disappointed in that. He's not ready, and you got to trust the man not being ready.
But
there may be a little bit more to that. Leg injury. Maybe a little bit more to that than meets the eye.
What are you thinking, Q?
Well,
what are you feeling?
This was a contract year where Lamar could have taken the money, but he said no. He wanted more money, and he's going to play it out. I'm not saying that is the case this time, because Lamar would definitely want to play in this game if he was ready. So, but after the season, we'll talk about contracts and things like that. The main thing is that we don't know who's going to play quarterback for Baltimore today, and that's what they're saying. So we'll see. Huntley or whoever else is on that team as a backup quarterback.
Yes.
And that's just the way it is. But now Cincinnati, they're not one
of
your boys.
My other son.
Cincinnati.
Oh my goodness.
Joe Burrow. Cool Burrows.
He is just the coolest kid.
Well, I mean, they are going to take care of Baltimore today, and that is my prediction there.
Wow. This is going to be good.
It's going to be a hell of a day of 3 good games today.
Yes.
But I'll be remiss if I didn't mention about tomorrow night's game. Dallas at Tampa Bay.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Brady's back.
That's right. And he may be back again next year. He hasn't said whether he's going to retire or not. But I tell you what.
Well, he just leave that alone.
I think that that game, Dallas and Tampa Bay, is very interesting because Tampa Bay has a poor record but still won their division. Or they still will be a formidable team because Mr. Brady is on it. Now, Dallas has to.
Oh, is that Dak?
Yes, Dak has to really play a good game.
What is this? Some good
for
games
them to win.
Yes.
I mean, no turnovers if he can help it. He's just really got to be focused.
No INTs.
And the rest of the team, INTs
I
is
learned
one
that
of the
today.
you did. Oh, good for you.
INT.
Yes. And the rest of the defense, they played the way they played through half the year, the beginning of the year. They should take care of Tampa Bay. They really should. But I think it's going to be closer than what people think.
Yeah.
It's in Tampa Bay. You never rule out Mr. Brady. So there you have it. I think that Tampa Bay will win this game.
Really?
I think so.
These are some good games coming on today and tomorrow.
Yes, there are some excellent games.
We're getting down to the real nitty-gritty.
And I got to tell you, I just can't wait.
Yes.
We can't wait for these games to really get going. And particularly, I guess, the first one, Miami at Buffalo.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Right now, we're in Connecticut. What time is it?
Ready for it?
11, almost 12. So one more hour we have. But you know what I've learned over, and I know this is wild card season, my dear. And you're probably surprised at how, far I've come. in my
Yes,
acumen
yes,
of.
you come a long way.
I hate to brag, but I have learned a few things.
You've come a long way.
And I think I know the questions to formulate, to ask that I didn't really think of before. And I've observed some things during this season.
Yes.
Okay. And I want to thank you. I want to take this time to thank my husband for being a good coach. Okay. For going along with this crazy show.
Going along with it. Yes, you know.
Yeah. But you know what? Some things I learned this season so far.
Yes.
Or I wasn't aware of. Of course, I have to talk about my son Josh Allen, premier quarterback, Buffalo Bills. I used to, I would look at his wrist, his left wrist, and Josh is tall. Oh my goodness, these quarterbacks are 6 something,
He's
6'5", 6'8". But like, they're tall glass of water. And so I would see Josh over the season, and I said, "Oh, look at that! He's got a cute little wrist warmer on his wrist." Because I always see him doing his wrist when they would have time out. I said, "Oh, look at Josh." Or is it a watch? Is it a wrist? You know what, honey?
What's that?
I did not know until you told me that the plays are on his wrist. Yes. I didn't know that was a playlist thing on the wrist.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness. Who knows that? Does everybody know that?
Yes, everybody knows that. It is a playlist. They check it now and then. It has their little code on it, and they know what kind of plays need to be run at that particular time. I'm sure it's changed out depending on the plan of the game.
Is it digital or is it handwritten in a Sharpie? What's on there?
Well,
what is it?
I've seen it when there ever was a close up of the camera. Will be a real close up of it, and I think it's printed out and digitally printed out.
Isn't that something?
And it's just the plays that these quarterbacks
they must guard that with their life
in certain situations.
It's just the quarterback that wears that?
Yes, it's just the quarterback.
And every quarterback has it.
Just about every quarterback has it. I mean, unless they're getting the plays directly from the sidelines.
Oh, and their earpiece.
Yes, and their earpiece. But I think that a lot of quarterbacks do wear them, and others will take the plays from the sidelines. Wow. But it's interesting.
I learned that. Okay. But you know what I assumed all this time?
What did you assume?
I assumed that because they're such stellar athletes, right? And that they've practiced all week, and that they know each other, and they just throw to whoever's on there open. I mean, really, if they practice all week, they say, okay, Stefan, is it going to be Gabe? Is it going to be whoever's going to be? And if you see a man open, throw to it. I didn't know that there was. I mean, this sounds ridiculous. Sounds ridiculous. But I was
pass plays, running plays, whatever plays.
I don't know. Maybe others didn't know that.
All right.
You know something else I discovered this season?
What's that?
Or that I was questioning. 2 things. One was, what is up with the face paint? What is that? I'm going to pull up a picture of another one of my sons, and I don't understand that. Maybe you can explain it.
I can explain that as well.
Go ahead.
I thought you were bringing up a picture.
Yeah, I'm just going to find them.
Well, that is basically eye black. They call it eye black, and that's either a very dark grease. Or actually, it is a sort of like a tape, a black tape.
Oh.
That can easily come off, but it stays on during the game. So it's either the grease.
Oh, I can't.
We can't see it.
There's my other son, Tua.
No,
it's Tua. There he is.
There
Tua. Yes. Now,
there he is.
all the marks on his face.
Black.
First of all, he's way too handsome to be marking up his face. What if these marks, I don't know, is it a Sharpie? What is it? What if it doesn't come off? I don't get it.
It comes off.
I don't understand.
Like I said, it's either black strips of some kind, or it's actually the actual grease, some dark grease, black grease.
But why?
For the glare that stadium lights would happen. It prevents the glare from the bright sun for days that are played in the sun, and it prevents glare also on the bright lights when they're indoors.
But what if you're playing in the tundra If you're playing in the snow, this doesn't make no sense. I don't know.
It's not there for you to make any sense.
Is it artistic? But if you're outside, if it's snowing, there's no sun beaming through. I don't know.
I just think the effectiveness, but they've been doing it for quite some time. And the players feel comfortable with it.
Well, you have to be concerned with all kinds of melanomas. I mean, you're putting on ink and poisons on your skin. You be careful with skin cancer. This is a mom. I'm concerned.
No, okay.
I just don't think
I don't think you need to be concerned because I don't think anyone has died from eye black.
Okay, but but you know what else I'm concerned with, and then I'm just gonna let it go because I'm just concerned with. So today it's like Concerned Sunday as a mom. You know what I'm concerned with?
What's that?
Mouth guards.
Well,
I don't get it.
They all don't wear mouth guards because of the face mask protection. Okay, so particularly with the helmets of today, that really protect a little bit more than the helmets of yesteryear, which were very, very flimsy and didn't protect everything, and not flimsy, but just didn't protect everything. So, you have face masks that people wear. I mean, people. Don't necessarily need their the teeth guards.
Well,
but some do wear teeth guards, and so it's really up to the individual.
Well, you know what my opinion is on that?
What's that?
Ask me.
What's your opinion?
Let me tell you something, sweetie. Orthodontics, okay? Dental bills. Who wants to see a snaggly tooth on the street? Okay, these young men have lives after the NFL, correct?
Right.
Now you see some snaggly tooth, one tooth. Okay, teeth are looking like a jack-o'-lantern. You make all that money, protect your teeth like the NBA guys. Anything can happen. Okay.
And like the hockky guys.
Right. I just think it's vanity comes on. Listen, protect. If you wear guards against your knees and your groin and your as best you can, then protect your teeth. Nobody wants to see all that.
Okay. All right, so.
But nobody does. Protect your mouth.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it for that.
Those are my main observations over the season.
Well, the time says.
Is it time already?
Yes, it is.
Is it time for It's a Beautiful Thing? All right.
Yes, and who do we have for our.
Well, today's. You know what?
People today.
It came to me. Watching the game last night with you, with Seattle, against the Seahawks. I mean, the Seattle Seahawks against the
Chargers.
No.
I'm sorry, against San Francisco.
Yeah, and you're throwing me off.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. The Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
Against the
Seahawks against the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes. West Coast. Okay.
We got it.
And today's It's a Beautiful Thing goes to two players from that game. Geno Smith. And I love this kid. I never really knew much about him before. And this would
no
be
one really has, except
this would be Brock Purdy. Let me tell you, he did pretty good.
He did pretty good.
This kid came out of came out of the cave.
Iowa State somewhere.
This kid. So let me tell you the research I did. Okay, first of all, I just found out, and thank you for sharing with me, that Mr. Brock Purdy was the last man standing in the NFL draft. He was the last guy to get a chance to prove his where number 262.
Mr.
Irrelevant. Now, but guess what, honey?
What's that?
He was relevant last night.
He was relevant last night. Yes,
so, this kid is a rookie and a third string, correct?
Yes, he was.
He came out on that field last night smoking. Mr. Purdy was looking pretty, honey. Okay.
And he won their last 6 games as the starting quarterback.
Now, you know what I'm concerned with?
Oh.
Another concern. The poor quarterback who's injured. He's probably kind of shaking in his boots.
A couple of them are injured.
But if if Brock Purdy is third string, just showing out, doing great. And then the guys hit the number 1, number 2 saying they probably biting their fingers down to nubs.
Well,
I don't know. I'd be nervous.
And they should.
I'd be nervous.
And they should.
Oh my God!
But it makes for
Is he going to have a job?
It makes for very good competition for next year, and some business decisions on the quarterbacks they have.
Yes.
But Purdy was Purdy.
Oh, this kid! I think the whole country was rallying. Well, I can speak for the country, but I even saw a tweet from LeBron. He said, "Man, you were killing it. You smashed it." And I thought, I like when you have cross sports celebration.
Right.
Now, the other winner of this week's "It's a Beautiful Thing" is Mr. Geno Smith. Oh my goodness! Now there is a connection which I'm going to get to. Geno, this is his 4th team that he's played with. You know what, hon? You probably know. The man's been a backup.
He's been a backup.
He never had a chance to shine, to go out there and do his due as a starter, correct?
Limited time to shine. Yeah, before he was taken out and someone else replaced him. Yes.
He was the Jet. That's when I remember him, since we're in the New York
market. He was drafted by the Jets.
He was a Giant.
Yeah, for a season.
Okay, he was on the field, off the field, and a Charger.
Yes.
And now he's with Seattle. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say something before, what really made me think that he deserves his honor. He said something, and he's exhibited this during these 4 years, these times with all these different teams. And I'm so excited. He embraced being a backup quarterback, but he never accepted it.
Never accepted it.
Okay. Now, the connection with these two gentlemen that get this week's "It's a Beautiful Thing" is that one was number 262, last man standing, last person drafted. He probably was sitting there thinking, "Oh my God, it ain't going to happen." Okay, never. Got to keep believing, and show his stuff as he did yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Then Mr. Geno, whose real name is Eugene, by the way. Did you know that? He's really Eugene.
Yeah.
Mr. Eugene Geno. And a guy that 4 teams finally gets a chance to be the starter. So
beginning of the year.
Right. So with both of these gentlemen, and this is my lesson for everyone, you have to keep believing in yourself. Okay, you can never give up. Even when it looks grim, looks a little dim, looks like, oh man, this ain't gonna happen for me. That's when you have to really keep that mojo working. Keep that strong belief system thinking, they ain't gonna count me out. You got to believe, honey, like the Buffalo Bills.
That's right.
Like the believe.
Yes. And kudos to Geno because he broke the Seattle passing record.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Who was that? Do you remember?
Yes.
Russell.
Oh, my other son, Russell Wilson.
Yes.
And isn't that ironic? Both Seahawks. Right?
Well,
I mean,
I just said.
Is that what you said? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
I am listening, and I am concerned. Before we go, my son Russell Wilson. It hurts me. It hurts me.
He didn't have.
I don't like Denver.
He didn't have his other part year, but we'll get into Russell another time.
Yeah, but since you mentioned Geno and you said it, and I didn't. I'm so excited. I'm hearing you, and I'm not listening. But I love you. But I'm just 1 o'clock is. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, listen, folks. Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
And don't forget to subscribe.
If you would. And share.
Please. And comment on us at your leisure.
Yes.
And the main thing is enjoy this wild card weekend full of good games.
Go
Enjoy your team.
And the Giants.
And the G-Men.
And everybody just have a good time. Okay? This is all about fun and just have a good time.
Have a great time.
Until next week.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.